Okay, so this is the first character from my pretty sure it's lower nine. I hope I did the math on that right. Probably maybe lower nine. Yeah, probably lower nine. Yeah, her name is Luqatiel. I made her on Glaivier release. I didn't really like Glaivier that much, honestly. It was fun for the most part, but then over time, it's like the little the little rhino horn was like garbage. It had no animation. It sucked. Starfall Pounce was the only spell that like actually felt like it did damage because of like boom boom, but then it also didn't do damage. Um, and this is the first class I actually geared with actual gear, like a 5-3, but it was the worst 5-3, and I like home concocted it. It was home brewed. It was like a 4-2-1 with like Ether Predator as one, Adrenaline 2, and it was the back attack version when the back attack version sucked. And it was because of her that I decided I will never half-ass gearing a character because it felt so terrible to play, you know. Um, and I always did my research, always geared my characters. This is her gear right now. She's the second character I geared with a 5-3-1. First being Gunslinger with the 5-3-2. Then it was her. It was before her rework. So it wasn't too expensive. I think it was 150k. But yeah, I do want to upgrade this earring. However, like I want to get it as a drop. I don't want to pay for it because it still costs like 20k, which is kind of wild. No one sells 4-3s. Everyone sells 5-3s. 5-3s are still pretty expensive. And she doesn't really need it. Spec scaling isn't that great. It's only really good for the meter, and I get the meter anyways because I'm Swift. I'm like split. The reason why the spec is so bad is because of this bracelet. I do have a better bracelet on here. Yeah, this one with the higher spec, but I'm pretty sure this one does more damage because of the ambush. So I'm not, and it has the crit, so I'm not complaining too much. Is what it is. Yeah, 85. She probably is my lowest weapon out of everyone. Actually, might be my Slayer. Not sure, but yeah. Yeah, I do like her a lot after the rework. I did recently push her probably like 3 weeks ago to 1580, so she could do more Sunnyvilles. And so she could do a con. And I really like playing her. I didn't really want to keep her there for too long. She has full level sevens. Yeah, I really like this class. It's a lot of fun. It's still a little too clunky to be in upper seven, and again, I relegated her, I think 1540 for artist. So she was in upper six until artist came out. Then artist became upper six. So she took a big hit with leapstones because around then I was playing very sparsely. I wasn't really doing. I was like doing stuff like they were going beyond rest, like 4 or 5 days full rest. And then I would play upper six if I was gonna do it, so I wouldn't really play her that much. But yeah, she's so if she had more bounds maybe, but maybe I'd have upper eight. But nah, yeah, I really like her. It's fun class. This isn't ceiling build, but it's casual build, and I like it a lot. It's really smooth to play. It's really nice. Yeah. Goal for her, just keep her 1580 honestly. Probably just upgrade this earring and I'll be good. I'll be straight. Like don't really need anything else. Just upgrade this earring. I'm good with everything else on her. Yeah. I was thinking of making a control build because new control looked kind of cool when I saw it, but yeah, not really anymore. Uh, I would probably only use it for Chaos Dungeon, honestly, and that's it. And her Chaos is fast enough as it is now, so I don't really feel the need to make control, and I'm kind of disinterested in it now. So yeah, um, that's Lucatiel. I This is a skin I put a lot of effort into. I made this initially. Actually, let's just go to the skin tab. I made this initially with the first pass skin. Let me see. Where are the pants at? Is it this? Yeah. It looked like this, right? And again, these pants just suck. But this top looked really good. I like the way it looked. It didn't have this either. So she looked like this. She looked a lot worse. I think I had a default face on. This is before I learned I learned from the Korean texts how to preset your character. After that, I bought a bunch of tickets. I reset a lot of my characters, and she was the first one. I really liked the way she turned out. Yeah. But yeah, this was the first skin I ever had on her. Second skin was this one. Really liked it. You know, it's okay. It looks pretty nice. Again, I don't know why they add these shoulder pads to everything. It doesn't look too bad on this one though. It's not too atrocious. I did initially buy this one. Probably, I don't think I wore it after like 2 weeks or something. 2 weeks of wearing it. But yeah, it still looks pretty good. I like it. Um, and then this is the Witcher outfit that I wore with it. I really like the Witcher outfit, and I did dye this one. But then it came to me one day. I think I used to wear it with this. Nah, I used this, right? I really like the spear. Looks nice. I also had this. I saw this. Someone posted on Reddit. It looked nice. I tried doing something like it. It was okay. I wasn't really into it that much. It was fun. It's fine. It's not too great. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I had these pants, and I was like, wait, it's finally happening. Boom, and then, bam, and there it is. It just looks so good. I don't know. I'm really proud of this skin. I really like the way I did it. I did buy this when it first came out. It's whatever. It's okay. It's not bad. Um, I also have this. Don't think I will dye it. I like the way it looks as it is. I do have this dyed. I really like this look. Honestly, I don't think this is too bad. Just these pants. This pants kind of sucks. But what can you do? I also do have this glaive with it. Looks really good. Actually, this glaive goes with this. But yeah, I think that's about it, right? Oh, no. How did I forget? This was the classic. I wore this for the longest time. The Fisherman. This is a classic. I used to do carry runs in this one. It's great. Good times. But yeah, now on to the second Elleine, my Slayer. So this is my second character in lower 9. She's also 1580, just like my Glaivier. She hit 1580 probably 2 weeks, so probably a week ago, or a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Again, just so she could do some of else, so I could do bigger content with her because I really like playing her. Again, really pretty dress, love it. She's just really pretty in general. She's the first character I think that I made with my new preset knowledge. Yeah. She has a 531. One of my friends, he has a 531 with Adrenaline and a 531 with Ether Predator, depending on whether he has a crit synergy or not. I'm not rich enough for that, and I didn't invest enough for that. She does have this bad ring. I wish. Again, I'm like kind of fishing for an accessory, for a good relic one. It's probably not that expensive. I only need a 4-3 though. And again, no one sells 4-3s. Even when I was buying this, I think I paid like 20k for this, which I'm pretty sure wasn't like I didn't need to. I could have only paid like 3k if it was a 4-3, or maybe even 1k. But there weren't any on the market. Rock. She has full level 7s. I recently got her full level 7s because I'm very stingy, I guess you could say. She had the event gem, so I was like, there's no point. But I just did it because, I wanted her to feel better when I played her. Really like playing this class. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, she's the only 1580 plus that has less than 85 quality. I think I did try tapping this with the free taps, and it didn't go up, and I don't really want to use gold on it. Again, this is like good enough, yeah, she has the Guts sword. Love it. Yeah, not much else to say. 531. Love this class. I didn't think I was going to play this class initially when it came out. I saw Zeals play it, and it looked like garbage. And I was like, this is such a boring class. It's just female berserker. She's just hot, right? But then I saw Captain Jack playing it, and I was like, even when I saw Saint playing it, I was like, this is garbage too. And I saw Captain Jack play it. I don't know. He like opened my eyes. I was like, wow, this class looks sick. I'm gonna make one when the pass comes out. So I did make one, and I didn't regret it at all. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it. Actually, not enjoyed. I still enjoy it. I do have a decent amount of skins on her, not too many. Actually, I do 36. I bought this right when it came out. I really liked it. Really liked the look. Didn't use the hat, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, not much else. I've only used this sword though, I'm pretty sure, because this sword is just a classic. It just goes with everything and it looks so good. I have worn these like once maybe. Don't really like them that much. Or not, I do like them. They're like okay. But you know, when you wear it like this, you kind of have to have the sword with it, the spiky sword. Um, yeah, and I really like this sword. I did initially wear this when I first got it. I got all the skins for every single one. This one I was running Guardian carries with because she only had 3 skins. This one, and then these. I guess you call these 2 different skins. I just called them one skin. I did dye this one. This I was trying to go for like an amber color here, oaky color. Didn't really work out well, but you know it is what it is. I still like it. It's good enough for me. Yeah, it looks really cute, really nice. I did buy this, never wore it. Did buy this, wore this for a little while. Again, like I said, I don't really like skimpy outfits, or I do like skimpy outfits. It looks hot, it looks good, but I don't like wearing it all the time, so I don't really wear it that much. Um, yeah. Uh, I wore this when it came out. Really like it. She just looks so tall, so composed. It just looks really strong, and that's like who she is. She's really strong, you know. Yeah, but then I just recently got this one. It's really pretty, really like it, so I'm just wearing it. This one probably fits the least out of all my characters for this skin. But it's still so pretty. I don't know. I just really like the white. I don't know how you could top the white, so I'm gonna need to look into it. But yeah, that's my Slayer, Elleine. Really like her. A lot of fun. Goals for her. Can probably keep her 1580. I just really want to upgrade this ring. Nothing else probably. Probably not gonna upgrade the gems anytime soon. Not gonna change the build. Not gonna do anything. Maybe next free taps. I just free tap the weapon. That's it. Yeah. This is my Aeromancer, Himruui. Not to be confused with Himi, aka Himino, my Soul Fist. I really, again, when Aeromancer came out, I wasn't really thinking about making this class. I kind of didn't want to, but because I saw Saint play it, looked like garbage. I saw Zeals play it, looked like garbage. But then again, Captain Jack comes and plays it, and he makes it look great. So then I made it, and I didn't regret it again. You know, it looks really cute. I really like it. I do have this cutie skin on. I really like it. It looks, you know, look at her little booties. They're like so cute, squishing through the rain. But I do want to get the New Year skin, the one with the hat. The I don't know what you would call it. It looks kind of like a yeah, I don't know what you call it. Just there's one that has a cool looking hat. I kind of want that one. You can get it. There's one that looks similar to it that has cat ears. That's the Vicus set, but I don't have the cloth to get it, and I don't want to make cloth to get it. But yeah, she has a classic 531, decent accessories, not too great, not too bad. I did get this lucky drop, so I didn't. This one was probably the most expensive piece, and I didn't need to buy it, which is great. Ether Predator as the +1, you know, classic stuff. I don't think I'm too good at this class, even though it has a really high floor. I'm probably on the floor with it. I don't know. I don't usually do that good on it. Maybe I don't click my buttons fast enough or whatever. I don't know. But I still have fun playing it. It's still nice. I do want to reskin though. I kind of tried going for freckles, but it kind of just makes it look like she has these 2 bruises in the MVP screen, which you don't really see here. But so that's, I guess, my only goal for her. I do have enough leap stones, bound and unbound, and with all these cubes to get her to 1580. So she's going to be the next 1580 I get. I'm going to do it after I get the rest of lower 9 to 1540 for sure. I'm going to get her to 1580, and then I'm going to park everyone there, everyone at their eye levels. But yeah, so my goal basically hit 1580. And yeah, possibly reskin her so it doesn't look like she has bruises under her eyes. But yeah, just same event, level 7 gems. Skins, she's probably the character I have the least skins on because I don't really like any of the other skins. I'm waiting for the newer ones for her. I did buy this one. I like the way it looks. I don't have an umbrella skin because I don't like any of the umbrellas that they have currently. I didn't really try Drizzle, so I've only played Wind Fury. Don't know how Drizzle feels. I might buy Drizzle books, Drizzle Gold books, just for Chaos Dungeon because they are so cheap. If they ever stay at 300, I probably just buy them all out. It won't cost too much, like 6k gold is whatever. It's worth it to make my Chaos Dungeon experience better. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. With Aeromancer, I really like the class. It's really chill. It's really nice to play. Yeah, goal 1580. That's about it. So, this is Makiyma, my Reaper. Yeah, I made a Reaper on launch, or when Reaper came out, and I did it. I liked the class a lot. I just was not good, or I was not good enough back then to play the class, and I didn't want to put that much effort. And it was also around Brel time, which was when I was gearing all my other characters out. So I didn't really have enough time, and I didn't really want to put any more time or effort into learning this class. But recently, I have been putting effort and time into learning it. I really like it. I really like the playstyle. I play Lunar. I don't play Hunger. I never tried Hunger. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably fun, but I just like Lunar. It's like very smooth, very like majestic. It's like a dolphin, you know. I don't know why the hell I said that. It's kind of like a dolphin show, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a word I'm thinking of. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. But yeah, she's the first character I actually geared 5-3 out of previously lower 6, now lower 9. And she is the first character I didn't skimp on. At least this wasn't skimping back in the day. This wasn't like this. These were like okay qualities back then. It's not great, but it's not terrible, you know. She has a pretty decent bracelet, honestly. It's probably the best bracelet out of all my alts. I know I didn't show Slayers. Slayers was pretty bad, and I think Slayers only has Swift Sawtooth Blade, which is like not good. And then Himruui, Elleine is the Slayer, and then Himruui, I'm pretty sure it's just stats. There's like no extra thing. She has really high stats and Circulate, which is a pretty good bracelet. So even though her qualities aren't the greatest, she doesn't really need that much quality, I don't think. I'm pretty sure the spec scaling is like terrible. You only need it for meter gain, and like I have enough meter gain with all my spells. Like I've hit the break point already. And this is her build. I remember I bought Lunar for 7k during Golden Frog, and then like a week later they went down to 1000. So lost a lot of gold there, but you know, it is what it is. Built the character, had fun on it. These are her gems. I've been slowly upgrading her gems. I have 3 damage on the 3 reds. I do want to get the gems for her breakpoints, but again, I can't afford it now because I do want to get level 9s on upper 6 or upper 7, I guess. So, so right now I can't really afford to give her more level 7s, but I do want to in the future, probably post Day Mine. I do also want to push her to 1580 because I really do like playing her, and she's a fun class, and it's really cool. It just looks cool playing her. You feel cool. But she has a high leapstone deficit, but she also does have a 1580 weapon. I don't know why, but what consumed me, I just pushed her weapon to 1580 just for fun. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but you know, what can you do? Yeah. This skin again, I have it on my Deathblade, I have it on my Soul Eater, I have it on her, on my Reaper. It's just such a great skin. I just love this skin. I didn't need to because I could have swapped it between them, but I want them all to have one for themselves, you know. I ran this for a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. It's okay. Like, This one I really like on her though. I really like the way this one looks. And I used to run this weapon. You know, it's whatever. I didn't dye this one. I think is this. Yeah, this is the roster one that I got. I opened it on my Death Blade and then I gave it to her too. This one I don't think it was it was pretty decent color. Not too bad, you know. I liked it. It looks nice. Again, these pants just kind of suck. Unlucky. And yeah, and now I'm just wearing this one because it's just so perfect, you know. And yeah, these are the skins I have on her. Don't have too many. I did dye this one. I really like this hair. I really like the Switcher hair. I do need to re-dye it because this is one of the characters that I reskinned because my original preset was terrible. So I do need to dye this hair to match this one. But yeah, you know, I really like playing Reaper. This is not one of the characters that I do want to make the second build though. I don't really have an interest playing Hunger. New Hunger, the same as old Hunger. It doesn't really look that much cooler. It just does more damage. Lunar does look really cool though. I really like the way Lunar plays. So yeah, this is my summoner Makurisou. I made her probably. She is probably. I think no, not probably. She is the class that I made. That I actually play. Before Soul Eater. I think I made her in like February or something. No, I think I made her after Slayer or before Slayer, probably something like that. I don't know. Didn't play her a lot. I did level her manually through the story. I didn't really use knowledge transfers on her. And yeah, she doesn't have full Brel gear yet, which sucks because I do have enough leaps on her that I can push her to 1540. So yeah, all these characters that are lower than 1540 just have terrible qualities. Unlucky. But their accessories again, like I said, I learned not to skimp on quality for accessories and on accessory builds. So this is her 5x3. This kind of sucks, but you know it is what it is. I didn't really have anything else I could buy at the time, so I just bought it with this Malice. Initially, it had attack power Malice because of the class accessory, but I was able to catch this one for 500 gold. I initially bought the class accessory for 6,000 when I first geared her. So I found this one probably like a month or two ago. I just bought it. She has full level 5s. Yeah, probably not going to get these level 7s anytime soon. Going to keep it level 5. Accessories look fine to me. Bracelet, meh. Actually, it's pretty good if I upgrade it, honestly. Pretty decent quality bracelet. Yeah, my only goal for her is probably finish the Brel set, which, you know, I'm kind of far off on. Probably 2 weeks of doing Brel. And then get her to 1540. I want to get all my 1500s to 1540, so that if I want to, I can do Hanumaton, because I hate doing Kalilagos. And I do want to play these characters. I like playing all of them. They're all really fun. I haven't tried Communication Overflow, but I do love Meridine. I think I have all of Meridine's tripods maxed. Or I guess, like, decent amount of them. But yeah, you know, just because it's cute bear. I might put it into my Chaos build, but right now my Chaos and Raid build are the same because I'm just too lazy. Yeah, so basically, only goal for her, finish a Brel set, get her to 1540 so I could do Hanumaton, because Kaliligo sucks, and Jejun doesn't know how to make Guardian raids. So, you know, Hanumaton is better, not a good Guardian raid, but is definitely miles better than Kaliligos, which is, like, crazy, that the floor is, like, so low, and still you can't even hit it, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah, really like playing Summoner, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like these mage classes. They have really cool looking spells. Yeah. This is my Arcana, Rahuel. Or Rachel. I made her on release. I thought I was really gonna like the class. I kind of like it. You know, there was a time during Kungalanium where I really, really liked Empress. But now it's getting kind of tedious. I'm not very good at her either. Like, by no means am I good, but you know, it's kind of tedious. I did build her pretty well. I think she's, yeah, decent qualities. Um, Not like the greatest bracelet, but it's relic. What can you do? She is the person I play on least out of all my ults, for sure. I used to dread, and I still kind of don't like doing Chaos Dungeon on her, even with Emperor cards and stuff. I just don't really like it, which is probably the reason I play on her the least. She is the furthest away from full Brel, even though she's probably the oldest ult that's at 1500 right now. She has enough leap stones, definitely. Like, if I run these cubes, definitely has enough leap stones. I just need to get the Brel set. So I do need to do Brel for probably 2-3 weeks on her, and then get her to 1540. So that's probably my only, again, for all of them, for all my 1500, it's just get Brel set, get 1540, so I can do Himruui instead of Kalilagos, because I hate doing Kalilagos. Yeah, I still do like the class. It is fun sometimes. It is very flashy. It is very cool. It does make you feel smart when you know how to use some cards. I don't know any of the card combos, never read up on them. I just kind of use cards as I think they should be used. So who knows if I'm using them right or not. Yeah. But she does carry pretty hard. Even when I play with my friends, she does usually cruel fighter with them. Even though she's like similarly geared to their ults. I don't know why I have this. I just kind of have it. I didn't even know I had this, so I do need to roll this into something else. I did used to run Quadra Accelerate instead of Dealer's Flip, and that makes sense why my rotations feel so weird. So, yeah, it's a good thing I made this video and looked at it, huh? Um, I used to run it before I put Raid Captain in. I used to have a 4x3 with Barricade, and then I put Raid Captain. Yeah, so that's my Arcana, Rahuel. Really like her still. I don't think I didn't go over Makurisou's skins, but that's the only skin she has, the one she was wearing. So doesn't really matter. Huh? Oh, okay. That's from my Sork. So yeah, she has this skin right here. I really like this red gold. Pants I didn't dye because they're ugly. I really like this one too. I don't know, just red fits with her. I do need to reskin her though. I don't like how flat white her face is. I do need to give it more color, make it look a little bit more lush. I think she came out with this skin, and I insta gave her this skin. Don't like it. It needs to get dyed for sure for it to look like okay. Yeah, that's about it. I think. Have I ever even worn this? Yeah, I did. Okay. What? Was I running with no weapon skin? No. I was using this one. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. For Rahuel. Goals, 1540 and probably reskin. Yeah. This is Khadae or Khada or Khada. For you white folks. Yeah, he was my 6th character, actually. I made him after Glaivier, and he was my 6th character for a pretty long time, actually, until Arcana in July. So probably like 2-3 months. And he was always Pistolier. Didn't like playing old Pistolier at all. Felt like garbage. Which is why I relegated him pretty quickly. He just like ran his Argos, and that's about it. I didn't like running any of his content. Now with new Pistolier, he's like hella fun. Love playing him. He's just a vibe to play, honestly. Again, didn't really skimp on qualities, I'm pretty sure. Why is my quality so low? Why is my spec so low? Probably just this bracelet, huh? This bracelet just stinks. I don't even think it matters that much for Pistolier, but yeah. Classic 5x3 for Pistolier, all 5 gems basically. Really like playing this class right now. It's a lot of fun. It's really fast, really cool, dynamic. He was like not 1500. I pushed him 1540. I kind of had to force it. He didn't have enough leaps, so I kind of opened some boxes for him. But I don't regret it. I got to do a bunch of Hanumatons on him. He's a lot of fun. He carries everything. He's just really easy class to play, really fun class to play. And yeah, I love playing him. This is pretty sure he has one other skin, but this is the skin I run with. I like it. It's nice, classy skin. He used to run this one, pretty sure. I don't know why. I just got it because I wanted the skin on him. Yeah, and I ran this for a little bit right before this. I think this was from last Christmas. He just ran around like this, just a jolly fellow. But yeah, I really like Pistolier. It's a lot of fun, and I am glad that I pushed him and I kept him. I mean, I would never delete an alt, but he was definitely the runt of the litter for a very long time until they revamped Pistolier. He's a lot of fun. I really like it. Yeah. His goal, he doesn't really have any goals, honestly. He's hit the 1540 benchmark that I have for lower 9. Or I guess it's like lower 7-ish because 2 of them are at 1580 now. So yeah, he's just gonna stay here and for a while, until I get like 7,000 leap stones here, and then maybe he hits 1540 and like for 1580 in like a year. Yeah, that's about it. So this is my Shadowhunter Damoura. I made her when they first changed the Shadowhunter form. Uh, because it looked really, really hot, really beautiful when they first changed it, and then we got like I don't know the grayed out form or something, and they said people liked it, even though I never heard anyone say they liked it. So I don't know. But yeah, I still like it. It's pretty cool. I hope they don't do that for. Whoops. I hope they don't do that for the skins they release for Shadowhunter form. But who knows what goes on in their minds? Who knows what Jaejoon will grace us with now that he's the new director. Um, but yeah, Shadowhunter really like it. It's a lot like Pistolier actually, where it kind of just carries itself. It's really easy to play. It does a lot of damage, and you don't really need to think too much. She has almost full Brel set. I'm pretty sure I could do a Gate 4 and I could get it, but I don't want to do Gate 4, so I won't get it. I can't even do Gate 4. I'm not 1520. I need to hone up. She has enough leaps by far. She's the one I enjoy playing the most right now because she's so easy to play and she's just so fast. Everything she does is just so fast. She has a 5x3, of course. I was running Demonic 2 for a while actually because I didn't have enough to buy the books, and then I bought the books. So yeah. Just 2 gems. I remember I had literally 3 level 7 gems in my thing, and then I just decided on a whim to make this class. I don't know if I power passed this class or not. I might have power passed it. I'd need to look. Probably on Scouter power pass. Yeah, I think I did on Scouter power pass. I power passed this class. And then I gave her these 2 level 7s. Yeah, so goals for her, honestly, she's I just want to get her to 1540, so probably next week. I do the Brels, get her weapon, probably hone her up. If I have enough gold and I don't use it all on skins this week, I probably hone her up to 1540, and then yeah, then she'll start doing Hanumatons too. Yeah. Uh, don't think she probably has one skin that I used to wear before this one came out. Yeah, I just used to go this, didn't dye it, didn't do anything, just used to wear this skin. I had the bunny hat too, bunny ears. Just ran around like this. I bought these because I used to hate the way these looked. Her weapons and these batons usually they're so small they don't look huge like this. But these weapons have grown on me, honestly, the big ones. So yeah, I really like this class. Can't wait to get her to 1540 so she can do better content. I have not done Elgacia on any of lower 5, I guess, these guys, and obviously her. So no, actually, I have done it on Monkeyman. So I haven't done it on Makurisou, on Khadae, on Damoura, or on Rahuel. I have done it on everyone over here though. So maybe I do Algacia and do normal triangles, but probably not. I just, yeah, that is not something that interests me. Normal triangles, you don't get anything from it, you know. So yeah, I don't really feel like doing it. It's just I mainly want to get them to 1540, so I can get out of the godforsaken Kaliligos hell, and get into Hanumatan territory, which is also like annoying, but it's not as bad as Kaliligos by far. Yeah, so that's basically it. Now this is Ozinne, the Wardancer that I did all my previous solo videos, solo Guardian videos on. I made her the week they announced Yaz, or they released Yaz's Jar, because I have loved this skin since the day I saw it. Right, I like a lot of the legendary skins, even though I don't have any of them. But this one I just had to have, and I wanted a Wardancer. Just I don't know why. It just came to me one day. I just wanted to make a Wardancer. This is before they announced the rework. So I just wanted to make a Wardancer. And I made it, and then I think I went probably 20k gold negative for this legendary skin, and I only got like the hat, and actually I got three of them. Yeah, I got the weapon, the hat, and the chest. But yeah, I love playing on Ozinne. Even now, pre-rework, it's pretty fun. I think, yeah, this is what I think I made it because of Lightning Kick. I really liked the way Lightning Kick looked, and I really liked Sweeping Kick and Flash Heat Fang. Now they revamped it. I don't really like the way the new Flash Heat Fang looks. I don't know what else they did with any of the other moves. Hopefully they're not too bad, um, or too ugly, but who knows. Um, yeah, I can't wait to play her. I'm gonna probably power pass her with the breaker power pass. I don't really want to make a breaker. Um, so yeah, she's gonna be the next character I power pass. I was going to do the next Guardian raids, but it is like too much work, too much gold, and I like proved my point. Or I was really trying to prove a point, but like I soloed them. I soloed all these bosses, and they're all garbage. They're all terrible, and I don't feel like doing it for the rest. And then I realized, like, even then, like, I hit this high level. I hit 1250, and then I'd kind of feel bad power passing a character that's this far. Um, Even though it's like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a personal thing with me. So yeah, I don't really do anything on her. She just kind of sits here. I think I've been like training her for week by week, you know. Um, yeah. And she waits for her time in the sun in February. So yeah, basically my goal is power pass comes out, I power pass her. You know, she probably insta hit 1580. I think I'm down to actually use Path of the Soul Eater, Path to Tamine on her instead of one of my other 1540s. Because the new FI looks pretty cool. I do have FI 12 books. I bought them at 100 gold, and um yeah, pretty lucky honestly, because they spiked to like 1k when the rework was announced. I wonder what they're at now. Probably pretty cheap. I know Esoteric, oh damn, 700. Yeah, I know Esoteric's like 100. Maybe I play Esoteric, haven't tried it. Might try it with the power pass, who knows. But yeah, the helmet that I was talking about for Himruui, my Aeromancer, is like this. It's like the New Year's one that looks like this. I really like helmets like this. They look really cool to me. But yeah, I really like this fit. It's pretty cool. The only fit she has. But yeah, um, now that I'm done, I think I finished lower 9 in like 15 minutes, and the others took me like an hour. I'm at like 2 hours recording now, which is kind of crazy. I've just been yapping and blabbering on. So now I think I'll talk a little bit about why I'm doing this, I guess. Again, I'm doing it mainly so I could watch kind of like it's like an online diary for myself. I used to take random videos of games I used to play, of like clips, basically. I used to take clips of myself, and then when I was feeling like sad or upset, or kind of just bored, honestly, I'd just pull up my phone and look at the clips that I made. And, you know, I'd get like a rush of the feeling that I had while I was playing or while I was doing that. So, I guess this kind of helps with that. It kind of helps jog my memory a little bit. You know, it hits the neurons that it needs to hit so I can remember these memories. Um, I remember how I was feeling in this moment in these times. It's also like, I just like Lost Ark a lot. I like making goofy videos. I like making the videos that I make. Even this one's like at least 10 times more effort than those. And that's saying something because this is like barely any effort. I kind of don't like talking. So I like those videos. I like how low effort they are, how like wonky they look. But this video, brother Chris made it, and I was like, why don't I make it too, so I can have a benchmark, or can I have a memory of what my roster looked like at a certain point in time. I also, want to talk a little bit about, I guess, just rant, honestly, about people that play Lost Ark and stuff. There's a lot of my videos, they have like tags and stuff, like Saint Tony, Stoops, Zeals. I don't like any of these people. I hate most of the people that stream this game. Brother Chris is probably Hermano Chris, as I call him. He's like the only person that I actually like that makes Lost Ark content. Everyone else, at some point or another, I did like, and then I grew to like dislike heavily, hate basically. Honestly, I'm not even gonna miss my words. For my own reasons. Also, probably just get into it right now. Saint, first person I watched, really liked him. Really liked watching Saint. Loved watching him. And the thing I liked about him the most, he was really honest. He was really honest about the way he felt. He was really honest about his emotions, about his mental state. And I was in a really bad mental state too when I started playing Lost Ark. And it felt nice listening to someone else and saying like, it does get better. Like, look at me. And I do understand where people in bad mental states come from. But then now, with like his cocky attitude, and I don't know, bro, like he shits on the people that he used to say, you'll get through it, right? It's like super disingenuous, super disgusting to me. And he's cocky as all hell too. And I've never met one person that says I am an asshole that was actually an asshole, and B, like not a disgusting person. When you say I am an asshole, lol, that just projects insecurity to me. So whenever you say something that's like cringe or disgusting, I don't take it as like you're an asshole. I take it as you're a freak. Like you're not mean. You're just like a freak. Get yourself together. So I didn't really, I don't know. That's my issue with saying. I think Stoops is just an idiot. Um, He's kind of goofy though. Oh, I don't think I'll say about Saint. He's a really good friend though. I'll say that. He's a genuine friend, and I respect him for that. Um, and he goes like the extra mile being a friend. So I still do respect him a little bit, but for the most part, I don't. And I think he's kind of cringe and annoying and a donkey. Stoops is like actually a donkey though. He's stupid and he is the biggest whale in this game, yet he constantly complains. When people complain to him about FOMOing, he tells them don't FOMO. And then 2 days later, he's FOMOing and complaining about everything under God's sun pertaining to the game. It's like really cringe to watch. It's like disgusting. I really don't like him. I hate all his catchphrases. Whenever someone says El Cheapo in the chat, I cringe. I get upset. I get pissed off. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It used to be even worse with like all the other shit like El Shishe or whatever. I just don't like the guy, honestly. Zeals is like, I don't know, he just talks like a grifter. And it's like the way he talks is he literally is probably just a grifter, honestly. He just says stuff like there's an example on top of my head. Is it on or off the top of my head? Whatever. He would be like, yeah, with the Slayer thing. Oh, I don't think they're. I wonder why they waited to release the Slayer Nerf balance patch. Probably just so they could ring you guys of your money. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. Right? And he says it like it's literally just grifter talk for like people that are stupid. So Zeals is probably the highest IQ person that watches his stream, and his IQ is not that high either. I'm being hella cringe talking about IQ and stuff. Zeals is a stupid person, but everyone that watches his stream and takes him seriously is even stupider, which is the only way that his like rhetoric works. I think that's a good way to say it. Apologies for using IQ and shit. That shit's kind of cringe. Um, who else is there? Brother Attack on Titan, ATK. Loki, I kind of like him. I feel for him. But the thing is, sometimes he pops off too hard on his chat when his chat has nothing to do with it, and he complains too much when he's upset. And you know, I hope he gets the help he needs. He's the person I think is the least cringe. I think for him, it's more like I go into streams to relax, and when he's popping off, I don't want to watch it. It's more so that than me disliking him. You know, I don't really dislike him. I actually like him. I think he's kind of cool. Except for recently, actually, ever since he got the Eclipse title, he's gotten hell of an ego, and he like blasts people for fun, and it's kind of cringe, you know, because it shows he had no ego before then, and then his ego skyrocketed. You know, it is a great accomplishment, but like to shove it in people's faces and gloat like that is kind of disgusting. But yeah, Benjamin, dude, I love Benji. I love watching him. He's super chill. Thing is, Benji's not the sharpest tool in the shed. The way he talks is kind of cringe sometimes, and some of his opinions I think are kind of like annoying. Like when he complains about 1 gem, 2 gem classes, and like how he needs to put so much into his class. I've never felt that before, so I don't know why he continuously complains about it. He just has a gripe about it. But I actually like Benji. I don't dislike him. Khadae H, the Antichrist, hate that guy. I genuinely hate him. He just takes whatever's popular at the moment and he like peddles that idea. He used to gargle Stoops' ballsack for the longest time and just peddle whatever Stoops was peddling. Like, oh, you need a main. Oh, you do this. Oh, you do that. And now he's like peddling the idea of, oh, no, I love my roster. You don't really need a main. I don't like playing a main. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the guy. He's like, he's just a fucking, I don't know. He's annoying as hell. Don't like him. I wouldn't go so far to say he's stupid, but he's just annoying, and he easily changes his mind and peddles like dumbass ideas that I don't agree with personally pertaining to the game. Again, like I said, I don't believe in mains. I think when someone says main, I cringe. I know I'm in the minority of the minority when I say that. But yeah, that's just generally how I feel. I love my whole roster. I don't have a main. They're all, this roster is like a family basically, you know. I know that opens myself to jokes like, oh, you need a family in game because you don't have one IRL, but you know it is what it is. That's just how it is, you know. Who else is there? Yeah, I don't really know. I can't really think of anyone else. Probably like Memo, but I don't really watch Memo. I think his like sex jokes are like annoying, so I don't really have an issue with him. I just don't watch him, you know. Recently though, Evolved Mentality. Dude, I used to think Evolved Mentality was like the low key goat, you know. Not in like an actual way, you know, like I actually idolized him. He had some really cool ideas and he was funny and he also I made videos before I even watched him or even knew who he was, and I like the way he puts no effort into his thumbnails and into his titles and stuff and his like impromptu talking, just talking straight up, right? I think that is the way to make videos. It's like the least cringe of the cringe, which makes it like, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but I like it. But then, you know, and initially like he was saying stuff that I believed in and that I was doing like unconsciously, not that I consciously did, you know. Like I pushed all my characters to 1490 because I thought it was good to do. I'd get the new leaps, and then I could use the leaps on my bigger characters to push them up or sell those leaps, you know? So it's like a concept that I started employing after I regained my love for the game, because there was a time where I just didn't want to play. I would like do like maybe one raid on every character, and that's it. Or on upper 6, and that's it. I'd miss out like on like 40, 50k gold a week. But then when I did get more time and I did want to play the game more, I started playing more efficiently, and I started actively playing more efficiently like that. Or I guess it wasn't active because I said it was kind of like unconscious. It was kind of like, oh, like simple math sort of stuff. And I never ascribed to this idea of you never make your money back from your alts either, because you always make it back just by pure enjoyment. If you enjoy the alt, you don't need to make the money back. Well, like this isn't like that sort of investment, you know. It's a fucking game. Yeah. And then, but then I did know you can get more out of your ult if you push it to a certain point. So that's like that's why I have so many 1540s, 1490s and stuff, you know. Or I did have 1490s. Um and then I heard him say it. I think it was like I watched his first video a week before or Soul Eater release, and I was like, "Damn, this guy's right. This is what I've been thinking forever. I just haven't vocally said it or like actively said it, you know." But then I listened to more of his stuff, bro, and he just comes off again. He's like Zeal's kind of like a grifter. Like he's the smartest person in a crowd of stupid people. And he talks like a grifter. And he talks about like the 1% and the 99%. Like what the fuck does that even mean, bro? You know. Again, like he could be saying the most true things, but just the grifter rhetoric just like turns me off. I don't know. So again, yeah, you know, and he insulted mi pastor, brother Chris, you know. Even though he just does it inflammatorily, he said he doesn't like for whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Again, like I said, he's like Zeals. He's kind of like the smartest person in a crowd of stupid people. Um, which leaves brother Chris. Even though brother Chris says a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, I do like brother Chris overall. I do think brother Chris is a very genuine person. While I don't think evolved mentalities, I think maybe evolved mentalities are like 50 genuine, 50 disingenuous. I think brother Chris 100% genuine. That's why I really like brother Chris. But yeah, that's basically my outlook on all these streamers and stuff. Oh yeah, I guess I'll talk about Asmongold a little bit too, because he pops up every once in a while. Asmongold's also like a donkey, bro. Asmongold's the type of guy to walk to a dude whose mother just died, and he said, "Yeah, your mom died because she smoked cigarettes." Like, that's probably true. Like he says what he calls like he says truths, right? But it's like, yeah, even if what you say is true, sometimes you just shouldn't say it. Like this isn't the time, you know. And he like gloats over the fact, you know, it's like such a nerdy and disgusting way to talk. And again, I do think he is like a very common sense person, but has no social abilities whatsoever when he talks, you know. Um, I don't even know if this was pertaining to Lost Ark. What pissed me off about it, I think it was just some like random shit. He was talking about some like random social or political issue, and I was like, "The fuck is wrong with this guy?" Um, but yeah, but then in Lost Ark, you know, it's just kind of funny how he like fucking farms gold off of other people and then complains about the game being pay to win and stuff. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, that about sums it up. You know, these are my thoughts right now. That's everything about me basically. Doing this basically as an online journal, online diary. Whoever watched, whoever doesn't, you know, not really trying to gain clout or anything. Probably only like 10% of me is thinking people are gonna watch this, which is why I'm saying all this. Probably, actually, maybe like 15%, and then the other 85% is just me doing it for my own sake, so I can watch it and scroll through it later on, get a feel for my mental. Yeah, that about does it. Um, yeah. And dude, I don't know how I forgot to put this part in, so I'm just putting it now. It's literally like it and my hate for the current Lost Ark streamers and stuff. Both of them hold like an equal reason to why I started making videos and like posting them. Recently at least. Fuck J Jude, bro. J Huck Jude for those who are not like who are not enrolled, who do not know, who are not in the know. J Huck Jude, the current director of Lost Ark, which is a travesty and like is scary as fuck. He used to be the old raid director, and for the life of him, he could not make a good, cathartic, like enjoyable, whatever you want to call it, raiding experience. Every Guardian raid sucks cock. Every raid is fucking terrible. Sure, the raids look cool. Sure, the raids are fun to prog sometimes. But think about doing that shit every fucking week. They are terrible for that. Brelgate 4, terrible. Brelgate 1, terrible. 2, terrible. 3, terrible. 4, 5, 6, terrible. Clown is disgusting. Clown should have been the time when alarms were raised and shit was done about this. But sadly, people kept feeding into this animal's delusions that he knows how to make raids. And then came Brel Gate 6, which caused an uproar, and which he pushed back against for a whole fucking year until he almost got his ass whooped at that low on, and then he had to cut back on some of that bullshit that he put in. It's fucking disgusting. And this guy has been allowed to run amok for too fucking long. And he needs to be taken down, bros. I don't know. This guy, every Guardian raid is garbage, bro. Look at it. That's why I did the Guardian raid videos. It's not just to showcase. It's not to showcase. Oh, look at me. I'm so fucking great. No, it's to show these Guardian raids are trash. They've been trash since day fucking one. Okay, none of them are fun. The most fun one is Hanumatan, and Hanumatan still fucking sucks. I play that shit on Glaive. I play that shit on Deathblade, and this dude does 180 spins like a fucking ballerina, dude. I don't know what to say. How you justify that at all? It's like he doesn't play his own raids. My theory is that he plays a blue fucking Gunlancer. Okay, he just sits there, he tanks everything, he doesn't have to do any mechs, he doesn't have to do jack shit. He has no positionals, he just sits there and fucking hops on the boss, charges the boss. That's it. I don't fucking know. And that's why he buffs the shit out of Blue Gunlancer and he shits on every other fucking class. This guy is a donkey. Hashtag firejayjeon.